Hello and welcome back to another episode of Shapeless Skyrim. My name is Tori.
My name is Tyler. Today we are going to be looking at 4 mods that change the world of Skyrim in your game. So, number 1 that we're going to be looking at is an addition to Solitude called the Lihavia Kassat Company. Solitude Bank.
Tyler, how do you feel about banks?
I don't know if I have words that YouTube will allow.
Well, Tyler, inside this bank, we have a bunch of different things we can do. So I guess let's start by talking to Marinara. NeonEye, once again, you get it, all right? You just get us.
Need something?
And that would be Meg from our Discord, so...
Yeah, that's Meg. I think that's Meg, unless there's someone else named Marinara that you're close to, but...
No, it's gotta be our Marinara. There are 4 NPCs that come with this location. So we have Marinara, who will be the bank teller of sorts. And then who is
Good
this?
afternoon.
Paige?
Yes.
Can't really do anything with Paige.
Working the books over here.
I guess... Oh, what the fuck?
What
The fuck is this?
Paige, what are you looking at?
The fuck is this? Paige is freaking me the fuck out, so I'm gonna get out of there.
That's a bad vibe in there.
Let's go downstairs. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it is like a vault. Oh, man, so you can rob a bank. If you want to,
Fuck
now
yeah.
you can rob a bank in Skyrim.
Yeah, you can. Oh, fuck yeah. Sure, don't mind if I
Oh,
do.
and there's
Oh, yeah.
so much good shit in here,
Yup.
too. Oh, wow.
Oh, you could do a fucking B&E in here if you want. Holy shit.
There is also, in the bank's lobby, let's try and find the septum access, because that's a very cool part of this bank. That actually makes it a very bank-like mod. Who's that?
This is just a person. I just wanted to see all the NPCs and kind of check out the area a little bit here.
Is that the septum access?
This is the septum access. So this is what's going to make this essentially a functional bank. So you have 2 little things here, the septum access and the conversion station. Septum access is quite interesting. So if I go to gold, where is gold? What is gold considered?
I think it's misc.
Yes. We were so fucking rich.
Jesus.
Tyler, we're so rich. Let's just store. I'll just hold this for a little bit. Store some money in there. Oh, no. So you select how much you'd like to keep on you, and then it puts the rest of your money in the bank. So we now only have 79 gold on us.
What this does is that now in Dawnstar by the blacksmith, in Morthal outside the Moorside Inn, and in Raven Rock outside the blacksmith, there are also these
like ATMs, kind of. Like,
yeah.
It's like a cloud storage ATM. So you can put them in here or at any of the other ones, and then you can access that from any of the other ones around the world.
And it makes it more immersive because the gold has weight to it now.
Now let's talk about the darker one here, the conversion station. Now, if you come up here, this is where you can get things converted. So, for instance, I burgled a gold bullion from them, and I can then exchange that. It's like a cashier's check. I can then exchange that for honest to goodness cold hard cash. So there's other things you can find around the world as random leveled loot. Certificates of wealth, the gold bullions, that might be it. Maybe it's just those 2.
Yeah, it's Certificate of Wealth and Gold Bullion. So, like, bandits will sometimes drop, like, certificates, or, like, if you're digging through a dungeon, there might be some Draugr loot that has, like, these certificates or these bonds, which you can then exchange. So it's not all gold now. There are other currencies that can be converted to gold.
So I guess now that we've kind of done some conversions, stuff like that, let's just go check out how this cloud storage system works, because it's cool. Tyler, Dawnstar, you said it was by the blacksmith? Is that correct?
Yeah, so in Dawnstar, it's outside Rustleaf's house.
Oh, there it is. Look at that. So come up over here. And there's the rest of our gold, Tyler. I know you felt uneasy about using a bank, but there we go.
Yeah,
Easy
like
peasy.
we're really strong. We can hold all of that money.
Yeah, super
I know
ripped,
Neon
super ripped.
wanted to like make this immersive for everyone, and it is. Jan is just that strong, so it is still immersive.
Yep. He's a real big boy. But I think this is a great way to handle currency, making it more lore-friendly, adding realistic weight value to it, and then also offering alternatives, because that's something, like you have the certificates of wealth and the gold bullions that you can use to exchange for real currency, certain
And they weigh
indicators
less.
of wealth. and they weigh less. It's a really interesting way to handle it. It could add a fun dynamic to your game, give you some more little tasks to do as you're going about the world. Like, oh, I do got to stop off and exchange that.
That is a nightmare to me.
It is to me, but I think there's players who will like it.
Because in real, like, I hate having to go to the bank in real life.
Well, oh fuck, Wells Fargo just stalled my Septum account.
Now they're like texting me saying like, did I do this transaction? Yes, I did. Don't talk to me about it. I'm ashamed already. The other thing that I think is really nifty about this mod before we move into mod number 2 is, you know, all the safes in the bank's basement?
Yeah, the ones that I burgled.
Yeah, those all have keys located around the world that you can find.
Oh, that's fucking cool. Neon, you went above and beyond to, like, not just lockpicking, you actually added these bits around the world. Outstanding job. As always, I'm not shocked, but, like, man, you really make some good stuff. And welcome to mod number 2, Tyler. I brought to the table sort of an interesting one because it's one of the mod creators' first mods. I think they've only made 2 and they were released on the same day. And I like a lot of its base, and I'm just thinking that maybe we could go through and give some like constructive feedback on how the mod could be improved over time.
Yeah, so this is Riverside Small Town. It adds a small town to Skyrim. This is a completely new, like small village, and it's right by Redoran's Retreat, right here,
Sure
south
is.
of Morthal.
Yep.
And, you know, it's one of those mods where it's never a bad thing to add more locations of interest, like more populated areas. Like, it doesn't need to be densely populated, but, you know, just a small village. And the outside of it, I really like the layout. I think the layout makes a lot of sense.
I think the location makes a lot of sense. I think the building choices is pretty good, and I like that there's people around. As far as maybe the layout, I think there's some room for improvement there on just like where do we place things like the farm versus placing the mill and stuff like that. But overall,
okay, now that you mention it, I agree. Yeah, maybe some things are a little bit stuck too close together, like the mill and the logging. But like, I like all of the choices of the buildings. You know, like I like that there is a mill. I like that there is the logging area. I like that there is these taller buildings. Like there's a bar right here, so there's that like double decker building, and then next to those are some like smaller farmhouses.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of good stuff here, and I think that even in its current layout, I think something like adding a brick path or even a dirt path that kind of shows where the main walking areas and adding some connecting points, I think that would go a long way. I also don't think it would hurt to take the mill that you have over here and let's see, we got water around here, right? Yeah. So taking the mill, and, you know, the mill doesn't have to be part of the main walkway of the city like it is in Riverwood. The mill could be placed over here, and, you know, it's a little bit separated from the town. But then
Tori, what happened to those mammoths behind you? Tori, what happened to those mammoths behind you?
Oh, no idea. So I think things like that, you know, adding some separation there might be kind of nice. Having it actually be a water-powered mill might kind of work. I think adding, you know, just tweaking some of the building, either rotation or placement, to feel a little bit more natural. You know, kind of look at how some of the other cities and towns in Skyrim are laid out and what is the sort of logic behind like what goes where and why it goes there. Maybe having a couple of the shops together or bringing in some market stalls where, you know, a couple of the villagers are selling vegetables or something.
Yeah, some stalls would be really nice to have over here. Yeah, I think what I would like to see is some dedicated farming area. So like some fenced in like farming area with some crops. Yeah. I'd like to see some stalls. I think that would work really well because then if you're like traveling from like the north, like where Morthal is, and you're going down this road, You have like a location to stop by, do trading, stay somewhere if need be. I think those would help make it feel a little bit more alive. I am really impressed, though, for one of the first mods, because I think if you keep updating this could be like a very well-established small town.
Before we head out, I do want to check out a couple interiors here, so let's do the lazy drink. Okay. So, I mean, it's a Skyrim bar, nothing there, but it's, very functional. And aside from the gray face bug, which is, look, that's hard for experienced modders to do, so I'm not going to shit talk that. So the bar's real good. Let's check out a house, maybe, just to see what those are looking like. Ben's house.
Sorry, Ben. Ben lives rather frugally.
He's a modest gentleman, I would say.
Ben's a minimalist, okay?
He's yeah. He's got 2 bowls and he's right there. Like that's, maybe he is just clean living, or maybe I might, step out on a limb here and say that I think this mod could also use some interior design, a little bit of decor, some added chests, and just clutter around to.
Yeah, some furnishing. It could definitely use some furnishing in here. Mm-hmm. I do want to point out that Ben is a psychopath that makes guests sit next to him at the table instead of across from him.
Yeah, that's the most wild shit I've ever seen. If you go with one person to a restaurant and you both sit on the same side of the booth, you should be arrested immediately.
Although there is one exception to this. When only one side of the table is a booth and the other side has a chair that's like one of the wicked uncomfortable metal ones.
Oh, yeah. I'll give you that one.
Let's fix Ben's shit right now. Move that bowl to the other side of the table. There we go.
Much
Perfect.
better.
There we go, Ben.
Now
this
is actually 10 out of 10 now. That's all that needed to be done, I think.
That was it.
All right. Job done. Tyler, ready to head on to mod number 3?
I am ready to leave Ben's wild place.
Welcome to mod number 3, Tyler.
Mod number 3 is Riverwood Houses Renamed. And I know what you're thinking. That's it? No, there is more to it than just renaming the houses. This is some added bonuses to Riverwood. Make the city, have some more locations, like right there. Is that a hatchery? What is that, a stable?
I think it's just like, I'm not sure what its actual purpose is. I'm not sure if it's to like, this is where the guards that patrol the outsides of the city is where they sit, but it's just sort of a nice entrance here. I like that. Maybe it's a public gazebo for barbecues and the like.
Oh, that makes sense. I like public gazebo, and I do want to thank Surprisingly Vulgar for suggesting this mod to us.
Yes.
Look, another kind of like, this one is more of a stable because it's got the gate, so I'm guessing you can keep some animals in there.
Yep. It's got a, look at this little guy. What the fuck?
Oh,
look at this little guy. It's a pony. I can't ride it, but damn, I like a pony. Who doesn't love a pony?
Oh, wait, it does have a fence on the back. That's a good detail.
Oh, wait, does it?
It's not fully gated because there's a fence around, like, look where the pony is.
Yeah.
Look at the fence.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is like this is where it runs its laps and does its training.
Exactly. And then there's some goats over there with a fence, so they have like a home base. That's super nice. I like that.
It's a good addition. Also adding a little grain mill here is a nice addition to the backside of Riverwood.
Oh yeah, Riverwood's got a nice backside.
And I think that those are kind of the main city additions. So if you want something that is kind of just Riverwood with a couple little tweaks, that's it. But like the name of the mod suggests, there are also renamed buildings. So whoever's house this was, no more. This is Traveler's Watch now.
That was Sven and Hildy's.
Yeah, it's Traveler's Watch now.
Yeah, so let me run through some of the changes with you, Tori.
Sure.
So Alvor and Sigurd's house is now River's Run, as you see right there. Mm-hmm. And the keys also get changed. So like the keys that you'll find on people, now it says key to River's Run. So the names were updated across the board. Faendal's house is Knotwood Retreat, which great name. Love that.
I love that name. Love that.
It should have actually said, though, like a better name for Faendal's house would have been like Scary Man Lives Here.
Yeah, like do not enter.
Do not enter, kind of an incel.
Kind of an incel, but will kill you.
Very dangerous man.
Yeah.
This is Timberpine, which used to be Hod and Girder's house. So let me walk through, like, as we're, like, checking out some more of the areas, let me walk through some of the things that were changed with you, so just so you have a full, complete idea.
Sure.
All items can now be taken without causing theft, so you kind of run this city.
Yeah. Great.
All beds are now unowned, so feel free to hop into Traveler's Watch and sleep.
Nice.
Sleep on Sven's bed because, hey,
Sure.
that's yours
It's
now.
mine. It's mine now. Yeah. Love that.
The livestock is now killable without punishment. That seems like a weird one.
Yeah. Seems almost unbelievable. I better try it out for myself.
Oh, well, okay. You didn't need to kill both. That just seems
I wanted to prove that there's
unnecessary.
no punishment for my crimes because I run Riverwood now.
The livestock is available to be killed. Also, the dog, which is like, that's fucked up. Why would you do that? Tori, no. There's more produce, more wheat. There's a lantern in front of the inn. There's structure over the guards' camp. It's no longer an open roof. There's 2 more chickens' nest, the stable, and the silo. There is also more safe storage. So all of these like barrels here in Riverwood now are safe storage.
Oh shit, that's awesome. So this makes it, basically the entire city becomes your house kind of then.
Yeah, you become the mayor. Maybe this
Oh,
mod
fuck.
should have been called like new mayor of Riverwood.
Is it new mayor or is it cult leader? Commune.
It depends on what you're wearing. And it also depends on, is the ATF going to want to burn down where you live?
Yeah,
That's what-
It really the difference between a cult and being the mayor of a town is, do you get Waco'd? I like this edition. I think it's a nice simple edition, but it's the things under the hood, the safe storage, the every bed being yours, no punishment, all that kind of stuff that make it just a little bit more than a small cosmetic tweak.
I really like this Riverwood update. It looks great. Adds some common sense things. So if you want those little tweaks for Riverwood, look here. We like
Look
it.
here.
It's good.
Approved. Now, Tyler, let's get on to the final mod of the day. And welcome to the final mod of the day. What do we got?
Mod number 4 is called Hearthfire Cellar Renovation. And this is by Lids. So you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a nasty bath. You're gonna get a great interior to the house. So nothing on the exterior is changed. It's once you get inside in the cellar where these changes take place.
I want to note here in the cellar that I built this house, the Lakeview Manor, a couple nights ago, and you don't need to have anything else done. All I did was build the rooms in the basic frame. I have not furnished this whatsoever. Doesn't matter to this mod. It is going to just seamlessly install and add in addition to your cellar.
Yes, it's an addition. It's not taking over what the cellar would already have. So if you already completed the cellar, it will be fine. Like, it adds a new space. It doesn't tack on to the existing space. They do say, though, if you use Hearthfire Cellar Extension or Hearthfire Cellar Armory, please use Hearthfire Cellar Renovation and CC Fishing Patch instead of this one. You'll see there's multiple versions. It'll be in the descriptions for all of them, so you can make sure you download the correct version.
And so already you're having some of the lid staples in here. You got a bathroom. You got suspicious cabinet.
Suspicious. Oh, false back panel. Okay, if you're a weirdo.
Yep, so yeah, if you're a weirdo, you can go back there, and that's where you do your nighttime deeds.
If you're a weird goth, if you're a goth.
Yep. Down here, got some hydroponic shit. If you wanna, this is the guards ain't gonna get this far into your basement. All right, You're pretty safe down here. So whatever you might want to grow, some herb maybe.
If you want to grow some of that sticky icky, this is the perfect place. You got yourself a treated basement that the feds are not going to be able to get into. They're going to need a fucking warrant, okay?
This is the charcuterie room.
God, you are a cheese fanatic. That is so much like churning and cheese.
That's you don't churn cheese, Tyler. That's you churn butter.
Yeah, I know you churn butter, but like they are an absolute like cheese, beer, butter fanatic. Like the person who lives in this house weighs at least 550 because if that's all that's in your pantry is heavy cheeses, mead, and butter, holy hell.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough night. I'm glad that there's a nice toilet because that's gonna be a rough time on the old tubing. I like this book storage. I like that it's the Apocrypha books where it looks a little bit messy, a little bit disheveled. I mean, all of this storage stuff just... Man, Lids does a great job of making things really furnished, but also making it feel roomy, clean, kind of have a sleek look to everything.
Yeah, and like the design of the doors as well, always. What's in the magic cauldron? What is in that magic cauldron?
I have no idea.
Drink it.
Oh, interesting.
You can make potions in here. That's
cool.
interesting.
So do it real Wicked Witch style like that.
God, I love Lids' doors. Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
This is why we download Lids mods. Oh, baby, let me get in there.
The cleanest looking nasty bath. Look how blue it is. This is some blue ass water.
Yeah, this is a sandals resort right here, baby. Fuck yeah.
This is the bluest water I've ever damn seen in my life.
That's some... Oh, yeah, and it's got the healing. I am fully submerged. This is a good place to meditate. You just hold your breath and sit fully submerged in this beautiful blue water, and that's going to get your mind space just right for the coming battles.
Ah, damn, it still didn't wash out the green hair dye, though.
No, I was kind of hoping that this one might be the one. A little shower. Don't mind if I do. Wash your body. All diseases cured. Blessing of Mara added.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
And always with the little... I love how Lids uses the little details of like there's like soap and stuff that you can take and use. Like it's so cool. Like those little tiny things that like they don't do anything. Like it's purely to make it look good.
Yeah, and make it feel right, and it totally does.
Hey Lids, we're putting this request in early, okay? Because we're gonna need you to design a fucking filthy intergalactic space bath in Starfield.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
We are going to need that from you like day one.
Thank you. What do we have in here? This is when all the lads come over after you guys just played 18 holes, hit the bar. You're coming back here to keep the night going a little bit, and they all get a little bit loose.
Yeah, you all have like your own separate camp beds.
Yeah, it's perfect. You and the frat boys?
You still get the master bed upstairs, though. You put your friends in the basement.
Absolutely, yeah, you lock them in there.
But it's a finished basement.
It's a good basement, though.
In case you got more friends.
For more friends who got too loose.
More friends who got too loose. But these are double beds, so you're going to have to cuddle up.
Yeah, they're going to have to double up. Or maybe this is like they had to have double beds for the 550 person who is surviving purely off beer, cheese, and butter.
Yeah, hey, little pro tip, maybe plant a vegetable in that garden. Don't make it all weed. Put a vegetable in there for the love of God.
Eat a carrot once a day. That's it. That's all we ask. Well, fuck, this is outstanding. I mean, I know it's Lids, right? So we always know that Lids is going to have fantastic stuff, but as a seamless addition to the Hearthfire basement, I mean... Yeah, what an extension.
That's the best part about it, is it's a seamless addition. You know, because Lids can design further than you can, you know? Like, in-game, you have so much, like, limited availability on what you can do. Lids does not. So it adds that level of, like, yeah, I want my house to be really well-designed.
I think Jan needs to take one more little plunge here in the pool before we get to the outro.
How about we just see how long Jan can hold his breath?
Well, that is all of the mods we have for today, but if you have mods that you'd like to see featured on future episodes of this show, you can suggest those to me on Twitter. I will be at Lurking Lion.
I will be at Subtly Cool, or you can contact us at Shapeless Media on Twitter. However, there's a couple other places you can use, like the YouTube comments right here, where you can try and be a part of the show, suggest mods, leave a comment, say something nice about us. Come on, give us a compliment, why don't you?
Yeah.
You can also use our Discord server, where we have plenty of different channels in there for you to use to either chat, suggest mods, suggest podcast topics, make fun of people, maybe do a little bit of cyberbullying.
Okay, well, back off. Why don't you ease up on that?
I didn't say a lot of it. I said you can do a little cyberbullying.
Okay. Good distinction. All right, let's climb ourselves out of this hole.
Well, I mentioned one thing, and that was the podcast topic channel. Why did I say that? Why is it there? I don't remember.
Well, it's because we do a casual conversational comedy podcast called Baseless Claims that goes live every single Friday. Look, Tyler, it's funny. You're going to like it. You personally are going to like it. And if you like it, that means that there's a good chance that other people are going to like it, especially if they like the back and forth of this show, the energy that we bring. They're going to like our podcast. And it's great because it's just like radio, but now, right now.
It's just like radio, but it doesn't need to be on a specific frequency. It's available in a lot more places like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, any podcatcher you prefer to use, it's there, unlike an AM radio, which is weird. Why are you still listening to why?
Yeah. Put on Baseless Claims, that way you don't have to worry about trying to get to 1440 AM Radio Disney.
They just got so many good songs there, Tori. That one can actually stay. Can we get on? Hey, maybe we'll put Baseless Claims on Radio Disney soon.
Sure,
Who knows?
get some Radio Disney syndication. That'd be great.
Who knows what the future holds for you? Because you should tune in and find out for yourself. Otherwise, we will see you next Tuesday for more Skyrim and on Friday for Baseless Claims. My fucking neighbors are vacuuming their fence.
Excuse me?